Yes, guys, well, that's another Arsenal transfer news update video. Today we're talking about this guy right here, as always, Mykhailo Mudryk. And yes, Arsenal still heavily linked with this guy. Welcome back to another Arsenal video, guys. Today we'll talk about Mykhailo Mudryk, also Cedric going to Fulham as well, and a little bit about Joao Felix as well. So yeah, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave your thoughts about all these players down below. Let's get right into it. So, of course, the Ukrainian Neymar, as he's been named, Mykhailo Mudryk, is, of course, as we all know, heavily linked with Arsenal and has been for quite a while. And, yeah, the talk is today is that Arsenal, of course, very, very confident that it will get done. But the price tag, they've set the price tag, Shakhtar Donetsk, as 85 million for Mudryk. And that's the starting price. Of course, we're going to, of course, bid it down a little bit. But that is their starting price. 85 million. Shakhtar Donetsk have, set it as that. So, end of the day, look, I've said about this, my thoughts on Mudryk. Like, I don't know a lot about this guy, to be honest. And people will say that they do. But I said this before, guys, right? Unless you're from the country Ukraine, and unless you support one of their teams, right, in the Ukrainian league, how many of you guys actually watch that league in general? How many teams can you name from that league, apart from Dynamo Kiev and Shakhtar Donetsk? Because I'm struggling to name more than two. End of the day, right, nobody watches the Ukrainian league. End of the day, simple as that, and that's just facts. Unless you're from that country itself, right? And so I've only really seen him in the Champions League. So look, if we do get him, I ain't gonna moan, I ain't gonna be negative about it. I'm gonna support the guy, because whoever we do sign, I'll call support them if you play for my club. Or I should say, if you play for our club, if you play for our Arsenal, we'll support you. Simple as that. But at the end of the day, right, is he someone that is my first choice that we should get? No. I think there's better alternatives to this guy. Someone like Wilfried Zaha, for example. Premier League experience, very, very good player on his day. Bring in Zaha. Ferran Torres for 26 million. Oh, he flopped. He flopped at Barcelona. I don't care. 26 million, right, is a bargain. Instead of us splashing the cash on one player, Mudryk, who's got a funky Barney, who can run quick, and his name is Mykhailo Mudryk, that's why our fans rate him. Simple as that. It's just facts, guys. It's facts for me. So, look, as I said, Mudryk, heavily linked with Arsenal. Arsenal very confident that it will get done. And yeah, let's wait and see, what will happen. Anyway, move on to Cedric Soares now. Cedric, of course, we signed him on a free from Southampton when it was like a few years ago. Came into Arsenal. He's been all right, to be fair. He's had some good games. He's been hit and miss. Of course, he doesn't play week in, week out. But actually, Fulham are really looking to sign this guy up. And yeah, guys, would you sell Cedric or would you keep him as a backup? Because I quite like him as like a squad player, to be honest, Cedric. He can just play like the Carabao Cup matches. I know we're not in anymore. He played the FA Cup, like Europa League. Of course, he ain't going to be playing Premier League, so I don't really mind if he stays. I mean, I'll prefer him to stay because it helps with squad depth. But I generally wouldn't mind if he goes, to be honest, because he doesn't play week in, week out, does he? But Fulham are really looking to sign Cedric Soares. Would you sell Cedric Soares? As I said, he's a bit hit and miss, isn't he? And he doesn't play a lot that often either. So I don't mind if we sell him or keep him, to be honest. I, of course, prefer to keep, but who knows? But Fulham looking to sign Cedric Soares. All right, so finally we talk about this guy here. As always, Joao Felix. Been heavily linked with an Arsenal move, but of course, many other clubs are in for this guy as well because he is a very talented player. And we already know that he doesn't like Diego Simeone. He's been on the bench. He needs to leave that. He needs to leave Atletico for me. He needs to get out of that club. He's openly come out and said, his agent has also said that he wants a Premier League move. So there's many clubs in Premier League. The main club leading it at the moment is Manchester United, Aston Villa, Arsenal. I think Chelsea are in the mix as well. There's a few clubs. Newcastle's in the mix as well. So there's a few clubs trying to battle it out to get this guy. For me, Arsenal needs to sign him. Simple as that. 100% take this guy. End of the day, how many players, right, do Arsenal lose out on? For when it comes to this time of year, like when we in January, we have linked to so many good players. Like look at Vlahovic. We linked for him for the whole window. look what happened. Juventus paid him the money and he went to Juventus. End of the day, guys, right? We need to change this because it's been happening for many years where we lose out on these types of good players. Joao Felix, 100% take him at Arsenal. The guy's a baller. Simple as that. People say, oh, he stopped at Atletico Madrid. But look how different he plays for Portugal than he does for Atletico Madrid. Look at the World Cup he just had. He had a really good World Cup. And then now compare it to when he plays for Atletico Madrid. It's the club that lets him down. He's good at Benfica. He's superb at Benfica. Atletico Madrid ruined him. But he's going to, if he moves from Atletico Madrid, he's going to become a very good player, trust me, once again. So yeah, that's the end of the transfer news, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Smash that button. I'll see you guys for another video very soon.